What's going on, everybody? So if you want to find out 10 great unisex fragrances with my friend, the Fragrance Runner, stay tuned and watch. So this is your first time coming across this beautiful bald-headed bastard and you like this type of content, someone who's sarcastic, laid back, self-deprecating, and really does not take things too seriously, then please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. But after watching this video, if you like this type of content, then please smash that like button to show YouTube and myself that you like this type of content. So guys, today I am teaming up with the one and only, the Fragrance Runner. So Eddie Spaghetti, Eduardo Ederino. So before I get into the actual list, I just want to say, Ed, thank you very much for doing the video. I really do appreciate it. So guys, if you have not seen Eddie's content, make sure to subscribe to him. His link will be down below. So Ed's going to be talking about the designer stuff, while I'm going to be talking about the more expensive fragrances out there. But I do have one designer. I know that this channel is all about affordability, but I want to switch things up a little bit. So my first pick is going to be Ferragamo's Convivio. So you get cypress, grapefruit, you get cashmere wood, carrot seeds, you get jasmine, ambroxan, and I believe there's one or two other notes to this one. So this is actually from the Ferragamo exclusive line. So with this one you definitely get the cypress, you get the jasmine, you get the ambroxan. Carrot seeds, I'm not exactly sure, but there's definitely a unique note to this one. So this one here is perfect for spring, summer, and even fall.
What's up YouTube? What's up Chad? And what's up Chad's audience? Thank you so much for having me here. It is an absolute pleasure. We're doing unisex fragrances today, so I'm kicking off my list with the Lay Pieces single note fragrance line. As you can see there, jasmine, vanilla, vetiver, sandalwood. These are awesome. You could get them for around 30-40 bucks. The point of these is to wear them by themselves or layer them with your fragrances to give it that extra emphasis of your favorite fragrance note. But yeah, by themselves, they're just absolutely powerful. They are so potent. When I layer them with other fragrances, you know, they do kind of dominate, so you gotta be extra careful with how you gonna blend them. But they're just absolutely fantastic. Check it out, especially if, you know, these are your favorite fragrance notes. You know, if you love vanilla, vetiver, anything like that. You know, unisex, that's a given, man or female. But wonderful choices right here if you're looking for something simple, clean, and to the point.
Scent number 2 is going to be from the House of Bond. This is Bond number 9, New Haarlem. So you get chocolate, you get plum, honey, peach, beeswax, flower, saffron, and there's like probably 20 other notes in this one. I get a lot of the florals, I get the chocolate, and then I get a fruity nuance with some honey. When I first tried this, I really did not like this one at all. I thought it was just way too feminine. But as I gave it a few more wearings, and sometimes you kind of have to give these fragrances a chance, I started to like this one a little bit more. But for me, it is more so of a woman's fragrance than a men's fragrance. For me, this still dives a little bit more into the feminine territory than it does for the men. But guys out there who like to dress up, who are not exactly like your traditional alpha men out there, will probably like this one. I would not spend retail price when it comes to Bond. They are just way overpriced. I think that this one costs like $320 USD. That's insane. You can actually get this for about $200 USD online, maybe a little bit less, but if you like chocolate, sweet, fruity, floral type of scents, this one is great for the fall and spring.
Alright guys, coming up we got something that's more mass appealing. Is going to be CK One, and this is pretty much the fragrance that put it out there that fragrances can be gender neutral. This is a nicely crafted blend of citruses and greens, and pretty much when applied on the person, the individual, that's where the fragrance breathes off the chemistry, and you'll get the individual odor. So you don't smell the same as everybody when you're buying a fragrance. You know, CK One is the fragrance that pretty much defines that across genders. You know, on women it smells more feminine. You know, the citruses just smell a little bit more creamy. On men, it's a little bit more, you know, the greens are a little bit more sharper because men have a more natural musk. So, you know, just check it out guys, it's really interesting. And by check it out, I mean spray yourself, spray your friends, see how it blends differently on them, spray your wives, spray your friends' wives, you know, just dive in and have fun, you know, just kind of test your nose and see how the fragrance notes affect different skin chemistries. It'd be really, really cool.
My third pick, this one is just perfect for the springtime, but especially the summertime. It's from a brand that I tend to pump hard, and this is probably, like, I'm probably the only guy that really does plug the house for the most part. This is Atkinsons Scilly Neroli. So you get lemon, neroli, petitgrain, you get sea notes, orange blossom, and there's like 1 or 2 other notes. This is pretty much like every other neroli dominated fragrance, like Ferrari Bright Neroli, Tom Ford's Neroli, Portofino in some ways, 4711. You know, there's not a lot to really to say. This is both unisex, both men and women can wear this with ease. If you like clean, fresh, uplifting types of fragrances, this is one you're gonna enjoy. This is not one of my favorites from the brand of Atkinsons. This one here, I do like my fresh, clean, uplifting types of scents, but I kind of wasted my money in some ways because, again, it kind of smells like a lot of the other neroli dominated scents. However, if you do have like more of the expensive tastes in life, you like the finer things, do look into this one. This does come with a price tag, but for me, it's not worth the retail price, but it's still a good scent.
Coming up next, we got Unbreakable Bond by Kloe and Lamar. Now, I'm not really a big fan of celebrity scents, and this one right here, if you know their story, their divorce, I'm not going to dive into it. If you know it, you know it. But this is an actually really interesting scent to talk about. Because of that divorce, the stocks went down and it became really cheap. But it's a really good fragrance. It opens up with citrus and apples, some white florals. But in the base, you have this chocolate, this vanilla that kind of like protrude throughout the entirety of the fragrance. And it makes it very, very sensual. It's very, very inviting. This is a straight up seductive bomb of a fragrance. And you can get it for such a great price. Honestly, it seems like the point of this fragrance was to just straight up spray your partner, spray each other, and just dive right into each other, you know? But yeah, unisex, so definitely check it out if you're looking for a really sensual, seductive unisex fragrance. You may actually love this one.
So my fourth scent is just another great one for the spring, summer, or if you live in a tropical country all year round, this one is just, this is one of my favorites from the brand, but this is Atelier Pacific Lime. This was a little gift from one of my friends out there, and thank you very much. I know that I said I was going to review it, but I didn't. I'll definitely do it in the summertime. This one just smells so natural, but you get coconut, lime, mint, eucalyptus, you get some lemon, and there's one other note that I'm forgetting. I don't know if it's ambroxan or not. But what you get is you definitely get the eucalyptus. And I'm not a fan of eucalyptus, but this is done very well. Because you get a lot of the coconut, you get the lime, you get the mint. This is such a great scent. This does dive into, I find, a little bit more of the feminine territory. But I could wear this one no problems. I'm not exactly the most masculine guy, but I don't like to wear something that's like too feminine. This one, most certainly.
And coming up next, we got a fragrance that became an absolute favorite of mine. An instant hit was Commodity Rain. When I first tried it, I tried it with the other commodities, and I loved it because of how pure the aquaticness of it was. Imagine Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for women or Aqua de Jour for women. Remove the entirety of the powdery and floral side of those fragrances, or something like Versace Eau Fraiche for men. Remove the tardy, sour sweetness. This is the pure aquatic goodness in a bottle, and I absolutely love it. Commodity Rain, you know, it's just so good. You got the lighter florals in there, some lotus, lemon verbena. You know, a tad bit of a citrusy tinge, but just a tad bit. The silage in the air, absolutely amazing. Like, it's just so fresh and, you know, so pure. It's eau de parfum, it's non-synthetic, so if you're looking for that unisex fragrance that is mass appealing, so fresh, so clean, and one that I could talk about for days, Commodity Rain, absolutely awesome. I cannot stress it enough.
And my final one for this video is going to be from the brand of Trussardi, probably pronouncing that one, and I don't apologize because that's not what I do. But this is Trussardi Scent of Gold. I love the brand overall, and thanks to Chris from the channel Scentland for pretty much just inspiring me to really look into the brand because they have so many gems, and I really do like this brand. But what you get plum, you get tobacco, jasmine, you get ladamum, vanilla, cinnamon, and there's a mix mash of more notes. This to me is pretty much just like a plum, tobacco, and a spicy floral scent. When I first smelled it, wasn't feeling it. But as I started to wear it a little bit more, I really like this one. My wife does not like this one. She finds it's a little bit too strong. And I will be doing a review of this one with my friend Tim's from the channel Tunes Reviews actually tomorrow when I see him. But this one unfortunately is not available on the main discounters like FragranceBuy.ca, Fragrance X, Fragrance Net, Max Aroma. I ended up getting this off like Fragrance Net or Fragrance X. But you know, you can get this on some of the European websites. You can get this on eBay, still for a good price tag. I spent about $90 Canadian. That's probably like $55, $60 USD. It's a great scent in my opinion. Do look into it. If not, just look into the brand.
And the last fragrance on the list is a fragrance that I absolutely love, and that's Cartier Eau de Concentree. And I often forget that this fragrance is unisex because I love it so much, but it is absolutely amazing and everyone seems to love it. Of all my fragrances, just look at that. It's a 6.8 ounce and look how much of it I actually use because it is perfect for those day-to-day settings. This is amazing for the office, amazing for get-togethers, amazing for nights, amazing for formal wear. You know, it's beautiful. It opens up with like yuzu, violet leaf. It's got a little patchouli in there. It's got a little bit of like this minty bite to it. Absolutely amazing because it's fresh, it's classy, it's inviting, it's not overcloying. It is so good. It is like, you know, a more professional commodity range. Like this guy right here captures the market on the casual level, the comfort level. This right here is, you know, business, professional, just ace right here, ace mode. Cartier often makes good quality fragrances, and this one right here is just an easier one to get into. You could, I'm telling you, man or female, you will smell wonderful, and it is my top pick for this list, and just a personal favorite of mine, Cartier Eau de Concentree. So those are my 5 fragrances. Thank you so much for having me on the channel, Chad. I wish you guys all the best on your fragrance journeys, and definitely check me out. Choking on my words right at the end. I'm the Fragrance Runner, guys, signing off. I'll see you later.
So everyone, that is our top 10 unisex fragrances. I know that it's coming into winter time and I ended up doing a few spring and summertime fragrances. I don't have a lot of unisex colder season scents, but some of these are definitely perfect for the colder season. These two are perfect. I think I said that this one is good for spring. You can also wear this in the winter time as well. So any videos that I've done on these, including from Ed, they will be in the description box below. Ed's information will be down below. Please check them out if you haven't done so, guys. I thank you for your time. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.